do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
Left my heart and my soul, you see that I ran. Rings of gold and awards sit on my nightstand. I've got something they want, but it's mine to get. Free my struggles, detach me from this island. Leave my knuckles, attack me for my finance. I'm dealing with this pain, I just can't let you come throw it away. So I run. Keep me up, creep on me, they speak on me, they slow down when they bring me up like speed me up. So I run. Keep me up, creep on me, they speak on me, they slow down when they bring me up like speed me up.
Taking off quick too fast, I'ma tippy toes on the feet about no L still. Taking off quick too fast, I'ma tippy toes on the feet about no L still. 6-0, run around town, profile mentality. Bad on 10-6, ring sitting under me. D-do acting like we ain't who they wanna be. Got me tickled trying to act so selfishly. Pocket full of green stacked up like a pot of peas. Big boy dog walking around with a lot of face, so I'm quick, go super fast. Every day I gotta make it count, every second gotta make it last. Roll around, do the double dash. Big blue on my skin, taking off in 10, 9, 8. Hold up, wait, got a date. Ladies love my speed, quick to run up trees. Who you sing like me? Nobody. Stand in my lane, best friend named Tails. Balance running on rails, I can never fail.
Keep me up, creep on me, they speak on me, they slow down when they bring me up like speed me up. So I run. Keep me up, creep on me, they speak on me, they slow down when they bring me up like speed me up. Yeah. Hey, speed me up. Hey, speed me up. Don't turn down the bass.
beam me up, beam me up. Rings on me like lead bomb, rings on me like.
Alright guys, welcome back. We are back with the Panda Cup Tournament quarterfinals. This is Group A. The first map is on Erangel. Plane path, Kameshki all the way over to Hospital. It's a very northern plane path. A lot of these southern cities will not be able to get jumped to. We'll see where these teams decide to go. Again, this is the quarterfinals for the Panda Cup tournament. I believe only 9 teams qualify from this lobby, so they're fighting for the top 9 pretty much. Alright, we do have a lot of teams jumping around that Roshawk school area. A few teams going up towards Severny. Let's jump up to Severny and looks like Team 12 BIS Sentinels, as well as Team 6. This is four brothers. And Team 17, Team Queso, over here as well. Looks like Reyes kind of surrounded by the 4 brothers, a few of them. He's going to throw a grenade in there. That grenade does not hit Master. BIS Sentinels getting Tanzu very tagged up. I believe that was Jelly on top of that roof. Looks like the remainder of the 4 brothers kind of pushing up towards Reyes. And Jelly does get a knock and a thirst onto a Team Queso member. One of the 4 brothers are knocked. See, Reyes gets an angle, but Zolder with that Uzi tearing Reyes up. A nice grenade coming in by Tanzu, knocking Zolder. Tanzu waiting with that DBS. And that's it for 4 brothers. 4 brothers taken out to Team Queso. Actually, just the 1 player pretty much. Tanzu getting all 4 of those kills. The BIS Sentinel still trying to third party that fight. Team Queso will now be able to shift their eyes onto that. We do have a duo from YKG rotating right towards a Team 9 member. That's Speedfire. They do pull up right onto Nightcrocs. Zendry also pulling up. Big Dog and Noodles, the only 2 members remaining from YKG. Nightcrocs getting tagged up there a lot by Noodles in the back. They need to take this 2v2 before more of their teammates show up from Speedfire. Noodles does know exactly where Nightcrocs is. Nightcrocs gets knocked to Big Dog. Some good shots by Noodles. Knocking Zendry. The rest of Speedfire is pulling up right now. So it's another 2v2. Supra getting knocked by Big Dog. Noodles with a pre-fire. And Big Dog with those shots through the barred windows. Does get those shots on. Speedfire taken out. The duo from YKG will still be standing after this. Both those players taking down 2 members of Speedfire each. Looks like Team 18. This is Team Rayo getting a knock onto AGGV2 Esport member up top. That's Unknown 24. And he does get eliminated there by Energy from Team Rayo. Looks like this solo from Team 11 getting pushed on by Team 8. Team 8 Extreme Slayers. And Ked from Golden Eagles NA getting knocked and thirsted. Kind of getting soloed out. You can see the rest of his teammates pulling up a little bit later. You can see Inactive with the grenade. Frady actually pushing up and knocking one of those Golden Eagles NA members. Inactive actually forced to kind of retreat here. Maybe try to get some good placement points for his team. Extreme Slayers up to 3 kills. 3 of those kills coming from the Golden Eagles NA. Frady actually getting all 3 of them. You can see these teams starting to rotate into zone. It was kind of towards the northwest of Erangel that this zone shifted towards. We'll see where this next shift goes as well. Team 17, this is Team Queso. They did get brought down to just a trio from that first fight in Severny. Zone does just kind of center up again. A lot of these teams inside zone. The rest of these teams working their way in. It looks like the southeastern side of this next zone is going to be pretty packed with teams trying to get in. Team Queso actually making a move here. The solo from Golden Eagles NA holding a pretty decent compound within this next zone, so he might get crashed. Does look like Team Queso might kind of be scoping out this compound. And Team Queso actually taking this compound. Team Queso is a trio. We'll see what Inactive can do. They do know that he's here. Reyes taken out immediately. And actually a third party coming in from AGGV2 Esports, knocking another member of Team Queso. So Inactive only needs to kill one more of those players. That grenade actually taking that player up about half HP. Keep in mind, Tanzu does have 4 kills for his team, so he was the only member of his team to get a kill earlier. We'll see if he can do it again and clutch up this 1v1, maybe try to res his teammate. AGG V2 kind of pulling up in the distance, maybe trying to third party this. They already knocked a member of Team Queso. Looks like Inactive getting a little bit more aggressive than he was playing. And that's it for Inactive. He does try to make that jump shot. Tanzu spotting it out. He will be able to revive Melkon. Team Queso up to 5 kills. Only a duo remaining though. Looks like the Panthers, Team 4, kind of surrounding Team 15's compound. This is road to death. You can see Silas with this angle on this rock. The rest of these members driving by in buggies to try to bait out shots for Silas to maybe get a knock. Martin pushing up now. Manny trying to grenade Martin. Does get that grenade onto Martin. Manny also grenaded by Martin in the process. Both these teams have a member knocked. Prince getting knocked by a third party. That's 4 deadly snakes up on the hill. And behind them pulling up, this is Team 3. That's 3 Sheep Gaming. I think both these teams in this fight are going to die. The Panthers, the first team to go out. You can see 3 Sheep Gaming and 4 Deadly Snakes coming in over here. Also Haram, Team 19, Haram Bro NA. Off in the distance as well. Team 15, Road to Death, brought down to just a duo from their trio originally. They did manage to get 3 of those kills. They are still surrounded, though, by 3 different teams. And 3 Sheep Gaming actually pushing up now. Prince tagged up a lot from on top of that hill. Actually, almost grenades himself by the looks of it. Thor getting pulled up on. Thor taken out by Hollow from 3 Sheep Gaming. 4 Deadly Snakes on top of the hill trying to get this kill. Prince, the last player remaining for Road to Death, trying to get out this window. Does get a knock on a QZZ and a Thirst. Hooks knocked up top as well. Probably to Haram Bros NA. So 3 Sheep Gaming brought down to just a duo for now. Maybe they'll be able to get that revive onto Hooks. Does look like the Haram Bros member trying to get that Thirst. Zone does center up again. Right towards George Crates and that east side of North George, along with a couple river compounds. The river does split the zone in half, so these bridges later on are going to be kind of the only way to get across on vehicles, or maybe swimming across, depending on how these teams play it. This fight between Haram Bros NA and 3 Sheep Gaming breaking out. Hollow, the only player remaining for 3 Sheep Gaming. Hollow does have a molly. He's going to try to chuck it on that corner. Missed the corner by a little bit. Does get that knock, though, onto Mickey. And that Thirst. Securing a point for his team. Shot in the back by that third party. This third party's been happening a lot from 4 Deadly Snakes. They've been up there the whole time, third party in that fight. I'm surprised they did not push down, actually, towards that last part of that fight. Haram Bros NA, I believe they only had 1 player up. Or maybe 2 players, but, I mean, it would have been even 2v2. They could have had a couple more kills out of it. The remainder of these teams all going into zone. Dark Esports, kind of overwatching the crate area, right where Extreme Slayers are held up. I don't know if they've actually spotted out any of those members yet, but they are on this hill right outside of those crates. Looks like one of those 4 Deadly Snakes members gets taken out by a Haram Bros NA player. They are up to 3 kills now. Trying to make their way into zone. They are getting close to Team 7. That's Super Lazy Reflex. Patrick trying to back up. Super Lazy Reflex might try to take this fight. You can see Kindness towards the back lines with some shots onto MR5. A third party coming in from Team 20, Strangers BD. Knocking Kindness. Strangers BD overlooking both these teams. Volt X with another knock onto an SLR member. So Super Lazy Reflex actually getting picked apart here. You can see Koi actually getting run over. And actually that's it for Super Lazy Reflex. Actually no, they do have a player getting away. That's it for Haram Bros NA though. Strangers BD coming in here and cleaning up both those teams. Only 1 player actually managing to escape. Up north, Dark Esports, Team 14. Taking on the last remaining player from YKG. That is Noodles up there. He does get that knock onto Calicar, but gets knocked by Amory in return. And that's it for YKG. Team 12 BIS Sentinels trying to get a spot in this next zone. Haram Bros NA. I guess 2 of those players did make it out of that recent engagement. They are right in front of BIS Sentinels on top of this hill. Zone does hard shift to this north side. A lot of these southern teams are going to make their way in now. Dark Esports torn apart as they try to make their way into zone by Extreme Slayers. Team Queso, that duo from Team Queso, pulling up behind Extreme Slayers as well. Frady actually able to grab this revive. That's it for Dark Esports. Dark Esports taken out. BIS Sentinels pushing over towards Team 20. Team 20, that's Strangers BD. Looks like Strangers BD brought down to just a trio, so it will be a trio versus trio over here. You can see Flash God trying to get a knock with one of those grenades. Some nice shots coming out there from Flash God, getting that player pretty tagged up. None of those grenades actually hitting BIS Sentinels. We'll keep an eye on that fight. Towards their backside, they are taking on another team. Team 18, this is Team Rayo. Fighting with Team 5. That's Zombie Boys NA down there near the water, near that bridge. Outside zone, actually. So Team Rayo doing a nice job of keeping that team outside the zone. And BIS Sentinels actually pushing up onto Strangers BD. Looks like they will get taken out though. Strangers BD up to 10 kills. 3 of their players will be remaining after they grab this revive. Team Queso losing a member to Team Rayo up on top of the hill. But Zombie Boys NA from outside the zone still taking shots. They did just die to zone though, so they might be able to grab this revive on Yum. Team Rayo, the only team actually inside this next zone. This next zone does center up. There is a road going right through it though. So Team Rayo with the best spot in this next zone on top of this hill. We'll see if they can hold it. You can see the trio from Strangers BD trying to snake their way to the left, maybe grab an angle onto Team Rayo as they try to push up that hill, that backside. Strangers BD making their rotation in. That Team Rayo member right underneath them though. Revenge does get knocked by a vehicle explosion from Team Rayo. So Team Rayo doing a very good job of holding out Strangers BD out of this next zone. And that's actually it for Strangers BD. Extreme Slayers push right onto this north side of this bottom part of this hill. Finding a nice spot where Team Rayo was not able to actually get angles onto them. And this will be a 3v4 between Extreme Slayers and Team Rayo. You can see that grenade from Frady coming out, knocking that Team Rayo player. Energy driving around that buggy a little bit, trying to get some information. Yum with that spray onto Legend in the back. Extreme Slayers are pushing up. Yum gets taken out, and that's it for Team Rayo. So in first place, we do have Extreme Slayers with 9 kills. In second place, Team Rayo with 5 kills. And in third place, Super Lazy Reflex getting 1 kill. Here's the rest of your scores. We'll go down the list quick. Alright, for the going out, Tanzu for 7 defeats and 700 damage. Best companion, we got Energy with 2 rescues and 1 assist. And for your finisher, you do have Robert. Alright guys, we'll be right back with match number 2. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I can't believe we recorded this.
Who alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames, I whip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a scotch bunny. Don't try studying me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat, you'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted, can't copy, printed, can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoken into existence, so consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap, and I be speaking this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
in circles trying to figure out things I didn't know. Oh, all the things you told me, were they meaningless? I needed to know. So I take another lap while your knife was to my back. Told you I ain't mad, so let's stop before we crash. Cause I don't wanna run anymore. Yeah, I'll let you bleed with some that I need, but lately it feels like I'm dying to leave. I'm down on my knees, I'm begging for peace, but maybe it's you that nobody believes. So take what you want and take what you need. You keep me alive just like a disease. Yeah, I'll let you bleed with some that I need, cause you know that I wear my heart on my sleeve. You be praying on my downfall with each and every phone call, just to see if I'd stay away. You and I can never break this never-ending focus of seeing who could keep playing games. So tell me lies, we pretend it's everlasting when everything is rotten. So you and I, we take a ride. You lie through your teeth, feel so incomplete. Wait for your story to take you too deep. And I call out your name. Yeah, I'll let you bleed with some that I need, but lately it feels like I'm dying to leave. I'm down on my knees, I'm begging for peace, but maybe it's you that nobody believes. So take what you want and take what you need. You keep me alive just like a disease. Yeah, I'll let you bleed with some that I need, cause you know that I wear my heart on my sleeve. You are cold-blooded, cold-blooded for me. Cold-blooded, cold-blooded for me. Cold-blooded, cold-blooded for me.
I woke up on the wrong side of my head, been looking for the bright side instead. So many times I've been let down, but that never washed my spirit out. I've tasted blood while on the ground, still every time I stand up proud. I carve these letters across my chest, and I vow to show myself respect. So when my day has come at last, I'll say the words, this too shall pass. I woke up on the wrong side of my head, been looking for the bright side instead. When all of these people keep falling around me, I wonder if I could be next. Let's keep it on the bright side. Let's keep it on the bright side. I'm stuck inside the middle of a fight with good and evil. I try my best to mediate, but they're both stubborn people. I think I finally figured out this misery equation, the sum of my frustrations minus all my expectations. My therapist said I should try and focus on the future, but every time I try to focus, I feel like a loser. My right brain just switched sides with my left brain. I woke up on the wrong side, now all I feel is neck pain. I woke up on the wrong side of my head, been looking for the bright side instead. When all of these people keep falling around me, I wonder if I could be next. Let's keep it on the bright side. 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 So many times I've been let down, but that never washed my spirit out. I've tasted blood while on the ground, still every time I stand up proud. I woke up on the wrong side.
Alright guys, we are back with match number 2 of the Panda Cup Tournament quarterfinals, Group A. This is on in Wrangell again. The plane path from shooting range all the way down to Primorsk. A very westernly plane path, so a lot of these eastern cities are going to be a little bit difficult to get to. But we'll see where these teams decide to land. We'll see if they're still going to contest Severny like they did last time. Looks like Team Queso deciding not to go back to Severny. The four brothers in BIS Sentinels both dropping in Severny though again. Optico taking some shots towards Master OP from Four Brothers. Looks like down at Primorsk, we do have a couple teams as well. Looks like Dark Esports, or at least a duo from Dark Esports, contesting Primorsk, right where YKG go. Whole squad of YKG here. Only a duo from Dark Esports. The rest of their players up in Quarry. Alright, looks like Severny is going to be the first fight. Let's go up here. There's only 2 of the 4 brothers here. And Elder actually getting knocked. Master OP will have to try to grab this res before the BIS Sentinels push onto him. I don't think the BIS Sentinels actually know it. There's just 2 members of 4 brothers here. Otherwise, I think they would have pushed a little bit quicker. They are pushing now, though. That player did get revived, though. And did get a first aid off. Some DBS shots coming out from Elder. Only connecting a few. Jelly. Some shots out the window, getting a knock onto one of those 4 brothers members. That grenade in there, getting 2 of those players. Looks like Zolder actually pushing across the street to go get this res. I do not know if that was the strat. We'll see if BIS Sentinels let these 2 players rotate out of here, because they are in a bad spot. Does look like Krish has that angle on the buggy. Green going for a bit of an off angle. These 4 brothers players already inside the water. Alright, down south in Primorsk, it does look like this fight is underway. Spec, the only player up from YKG. Spec with some nice shots with that AK through that window on a Calicar. Getting Calicar knocked, actually. I believe it is a 1v1 now between Naomi and Spec. Naomi probably trying to grab this revive. Spec needs to use this chance to maybe push up. He does have 2 stun grenades, but he does not have any other throwables besides a smoke. Some good pre-fire shots by Spec. Spec taking down a little bit. He is a one-shot now. Looks like Calicar did fake a grenade. Actually, it was a smoke. Trying to bait Spec to push up the stairs. During all this, Noodles does bleed out. Spec does not look like he has any meds. Looks like that's what he might be trying to loot for. He's trying to stop that revive from happening. That revive did happen, though. It is a 2v1 again. Naomi getting knocked to Spec again. Spec taking the roof now. Every time Spec tries to get up those stairs, that player's pre-firing an angle. Calicar gets this revive again. I think Spec just needs some meds, honestly. Looks like he's looking for a first aid. The rest of these teams all pushing into this new zone. Zone did kind of favor the west. Going right around Gatka, Ferry Pier, Quarry, Hospital. Pachinki's still in as well. A lot of these teams just making the way in. Alright, Spec and both the Dark Esport players are up to, better health than they were that whole fight. We'll see if Dark Esports decide to push. Does look like this is kind of just a standoff going on. So Dark Esports not looking like they want to push onto Spec, even though they do have the man advantage. Alright, let's go see. Looks like Road to Death, Team 15, taking on the Zombie Boys NA. They do manage to get one knock and a thirst. The rest of Zombie Boys NA in this general area. Looks like this fight will happen right here on this hill. Zombie Boys NA actually trying to get a better spot for this fight, maybe. They are pushing back. Road to death. Not looking like they want to chase. In the middle of our new zone, Team 20, Strangers BD, getting a knock onto a super lazy reflex player. In the kill feed, Spec getting a knock onto Calicar and a Thirst. Flash God getting that knock onto White Elegi or whatever. However you say his name. Kindness also knocked. Koi, the last player remaining for super lazy reflex. So Spec actually getting one of those dark esport players knocked and thirsted. He may be trying to find this last player, which is Naomi. Naomi should hear that buggy. Spec spotting out Naomi as well. Zombie Boys NA should hear these shots though. They are in the distance. Looks like Naomi trying to rotate, get a better angle. Spec rotating right above Naomi. Both these players in that 1v1. Naomi able to get those shots on. Dark Esports up to 4 kills. Only a solo remaining though. Golden Eagles NA getting taken out to 4 deadly snakes. That was their last player sitting in the back of that car. All these teams trying to center up. The zone did pull towards Chopsticks and Gotka. A little bit of runes inside as well. Mostly just the Gotka field. Road to death, pulling up onto the 4 deadly snakes compound. A good DBS shot actually by Jason Noob. Road to death, just a duo. They are getting third partied off in the distance by Team Rayo. Prince, the last player remaining, and does get caught out with a smoke in his hand as he was trying to smoke out an angle. So 4 deadly snakes able to hold on to their compound. They do lose a member. The only team not inside this next zone is Dark Esports. That is just that solo though. see the Panthers driving around, maybe trying to get some information of where Team Rayo was. Team 13, AGG V2 Esports, does have Zombie Boys NA rotating right into the compound beneath them. Some good shots by Unknown, getting Julio tagged up to about half HP. Julio with some good shots of his own, though. Looks like he does get a couple headshots, or at least a headshot, onto Unknown. We'll see where this zone end up. It does end up going towards the north. So this north side of this zone, not very many teams. A lot of these teams are going to have to move in from the south side. AGG V2 in a perfect spot to get some elims right now. If they can just hold these teams rotating across this field. They do have to group up, though, because that is a very wide split in this new zone. Strangers BD's compound still inside this next zone. So they can also try to farm some kills as the rest of these teams make their way in. You can see Strangers BD maybe tagging those vehicles up a little bit. Haram Bros NA deciding to take Everest. MR5 spotting out Fran on top of the hill. Fran's going to have to rotate down. He should have already done this earlier. He should have already grouped up with his team. Maybe just staying up here to get information, but he did stay a little too long. Haram Bros NA are already managing to push up this other side, this mountain. Team Rayo pushing up the opposite side as well. Fran barely able to make it out of there before Team Rayo and Haram Bros NA sandwich him. Team 4, the Panthers, coming up right behind Haram Bros NA. Crack trying to slow down this push from the Panthers. That's already 2 knocks onto Haram Bros NA. One actually got thirsted. MR5 trying to hold back this push. MR5 with that grenade getting 2 of those Panthers knocks. Moso66, last player remaining, does get taken out by Haram Bros NA. That trio able to clutch it up. Extreme Slayers tried pushing up onto Zombie Boys NA. They do have a player knocked. Robert's actually getting thirsted by that grenade. Frady throwing some grenades of his own, getting Julio knocked. A follow-up grenade might do it for that thirst. Does get that player very low. We'll see if this thirst comes through, or if Zombie Boys NA can grab it. The revive. Crazy getting knocked now. That revive is happening. Frady getting knocked by Haram Bros NA from the back. Legend, the last player remaining for Extreme Slayers. Naomi, the solo from Dark Esports, right below him. He does have a grenade, but he did get caught out in the middle of that zone. Zone does shift towards the middle. Only AGG V2 Esports inside this new zone. And it is just a solo inside this compound up here. That solo right in front of 4 Deadly Snakes. We'll see if 4 Deadly Snakes decide to crash that compound. Naomi still a solo by that tree down there. Somehow surviving. Haram Bros NA do rotate right in front of Naomi and stop. Naomi manages to take out one of those members before getting finished off by Patrick. Team Rayo up on this north side of this new zone. In a fairly good spot, all things considering. I don't know why nobody pushed up onto the compound where the AGG V2 solo is, but a lot of these teams fighting on this back side of this hill. And they do end up taking out those last couple solos. 4 Deadly Snakes with just a trio remaining, up to 7 kills. Team Rayo, just a trio remaining, up to 3 kills. And then we do have this solo from AGG V2. This team up to 3 kills as well. Four Deadly Snakes definitely have the better zone, better side of the zone at least. Team Rayo, there's not much to work with on that north side of that road. Natsu getting spotted out. That solo getting killed by Enigma. It's now a 3v3 between 4 Deadly Snakes and Team Rayo. Oreo getting a knock onto Enigma. You can see the smokes coming out for both these teams. It's now a 2v3 as Enigma does get thirsted. Oreo trying to snake, trying to get an angle onto Energy and Yum. Energy, the last player remaining for Team Rayo, as the grenade does knock Yum. And Oreo does get those shots on So 4 Deadly Snakes taking that win with 10 kills. In second place, Team Rayo with 4 kills. And in third place, AGG V2 Esports with 3 kills. And then here's the rest of your standings. Alright, for the going all out, we do have Tiny Top with 6 defeats and 500 damage. Best companion is Calicar with 3 rescues and 2 assists. And for the finisher, we do have Oreo, who also had 3 defeats. Alright guys, we'll be right back with match number 3. Don't go anywhere.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they love one day locked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You love another psychopath sitting next to you. You love another murderer sitting next to you. You think I'd get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You laughing on the freak show sitting next to you. You laugh some weird people sitting next to you. You think how did I get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, wait for them to ask you who you know. Please, all my friends are why'd you come? You knew you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to bust. It looks like you might be one of us.
I went by your house, what a big mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
rise, stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could. If I believed I should. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
I feel you crumble in my arms down to your heart of stone. You bled me dry just like the tears you never show. Why don't you take what you want from me? Take what you need from me. Take what you wanna go. Why don't you take what you want from me? Take what you need from me. Take what you wanna go.
I never needed anything from you, and all I ever asked was for the truth. You showed your tongue and it was forked in two. Your venom was lethal, I almost believed you. Yeah, you prayed on my every mistake, waited on me to break. Held me under hoping I would drown like a plague. I was racing away, trying to find my way out, find my way out. And then finally came the day I stopped giving my heart away. For heaven's sake, my bones will break, but you never own my soul. No, I feel you crumble in my arms down to your heart of stone. You bled me dry just like the tears you never show. Why don't you tell you what you want from me? Tell you what you need from me. Tell you what you want to go. Why don't you tell you what you want from me? Tell you what you need from me. Tell you what you want to go.
I took them stones you threw, made chains for the crew. I brought up 10 of this coupe, only made for two. They all ran through it, and ain't nothing left to do. I need some more reasons to live out this evening. I've been sipping forever, reaching, taking whatever, hoping, thinking whenever you'll be back on road. Let's go our ways, whichever you say, how is however long as you know I'll never be alone. Blood off it, shawty gon' back, need it on sight, crack it out back, give it that pain, all of my gang, shawty went back.
I feel you crumble in my arms down to your heart of stone. You bled me dry just like the tears you never show. Why don't you take what you want from me? Take what you need from me. Take what you wanna go. Why don't you take what you want from me? Take what you need from me. Take what you wanna go.
Alright, we are back with match number 3 of the Panda Cup Tournament quarterfinals. This is Group A. This map is Miramar, and the plane path is all the way from South Petrona all the way up to Torre Amada. So a very easternly plane path. A lot of these western cities are going to be a little bit tougher to get to. You can see a lot of these teams jumping out early. A lot of teams. Looks like in South Los Leones, Team Queso already getting a knock and a thirst onto a Team Rayo member. Another knock and thirst coming through onto Team Rayo from Team Queso. Team Queso pushing a solo from Team Rayo now. They do take that member out. The last member of Team Rayo, Yum. Looks like he's trying to take this fight onto the Team Queso member that was solo over here, but the rest of the team already on their way. Yum getting tagged up a lot by that jump shot. Yum needs to try to get this first aid, but Team Queso hot on his heels. They're not going to let that happen. Team Queso up to 4 kills, taking out Team Rayo. 3 Sheep Gaming spotting out 4 Deadly Snakes. Looks like a duo from 4 Deadly Snakes at this compound right in front of QZZ. QZZ needs to be careful of where he stops. Oreo is to his right from 4 Deadly Snakes. Team Queso also up the hill from QZZ here. You can see it looks like Malcon might spot out QZZ. He does. And he does get those shots on. QZZ taking out Team Queso. Team Queso hearing those shots from earlier and sending out a duo and grabbing a free kill there. BIS Sentinels actually looks to be bridge camping out. YKG Spec taken out. The rest are YKG pushing across the bridge now, right into BIS Sentinels. You can see Baboon trying to throw this grenade over towards Green. Green does dodge that grenade. Noodles gets taken out to Krish. Baboon, the last player remaining for YKG. Does look like Dig Bog or Big Dog, I guess is play on words. Was able to get one of these members of BIS Sentinels taken out. Three Sheep Gaming rotating by. Team Queso driving right by a 4 Deadly Snake player. They might actually be looking for this player. You can see Oreo just hiding out. 4 Deadlies from 4 Deadly Snakes. I think the rest of his teammates a little far away. At this compound, Super Lazy Reflex in a fight with Road to Death. Jason Noob getting taken out there. Knocked and thirsted immediately. So Road to Death brought down to just a trio. The rest of Super Lazy Reflex are pushing up. Kindness and Koi. Kindness getting spotted out by an off angle from Thor. Grenade coming out. Manny surrounded, trying to hold back this push from Super Lazy Reflex. And Manny getting knocked to a grenade. Thor, the last player remaining. Koi getting taked up a lot, but Prince taken out. Super Lazy Reflex up to 4 kills. They do lose a player in that engagement. The duo from 4 Brothers does have Team Queso pushing towards them. So Team Queso pushing this compound where the 4 Brothers were. Zolder and Clock actually getting 2 knocks and a thirst. Tanzu, the last player remaining for Team Queso. He needs to try to get these revives. Clock pushing up. Clock actually getting taken out there by Tanzu. Nice shots with that UMP. They did lose a player, but they were able to win that fight. They are up to 8 kills, and they should be able to get both these revives, bringing them back up to a trio. Zone did go northwest, right around El Pozo and Crater Fields. A lot of these teams need to make their way inside zone. Extreme Slayers right beneath AGG V2. Robert in that buggy. Gonna try to take off now. As he does know AGG V2 Esports are already up on that hill right above him. You can see this southeast side of this map and this northeast side of this map is going to be very congested with a lot of teams trying to rotate in. Strangers BD pushing right towards Extreme Slayers. Poppy Sour definitely hearing them right above him. He should be able to get this knock on Flash God if he overextends himself. Which he does. Flash God gets knocked. Some good shots by Poppy Sour. Robert pulling up as well. Strangers BD Poppy Sour with that grenade knock onto Volt X as well. Cracking another grenade, throwing it towards Revenge. Barely missing Revenge as he drove off. Poppy Sour getting a knock on the Tiny Top as well. Revenge trying to get some placement points for his team and rotate away from this engagement. Looks like he'll barely manage to escape. The duo from Three Sheep Gaming rotating right by Zombie Boy Zane, the solo from Julio. He was alone down here. A fight between the Panthers and Team Queso breaking out. Some good shots by 2MV, or M2MV, taking out the last Panthers member. He should be able to get this revive onto Tanzu and stay up as a duo. They are up to 12 kills, but they do need to make their way into this next zone. Zone is about to shift. We'll see where it goes. It does go over towards the northeast, towards that Crater Fields area. There is a lot of teams on this western side that are going to need to make their way into this zone. Four Deadly Snakes do have Golden Eagles NA really close to their compound. Golden Eagles NA maybe trying to bait out some shots, see if they're here. Inactive getting knocked and thirsted. I don't think that's what they were hoping for though. So Inactive getting caught out there, driving a little too slow and close to this compound where the Four Deadly Snakes were. There is just a duo from this team though. Actually, the Golden Eagles NA also a duo now. You can see that they definitely have better angles than Four Deadly Snakes. Both those teams outside this next zone, they will have to push in and make a move at some point. AGG V2, as we seen last match, they do like to hold these splits. As you can see, they have a very wide split around this zone. I do feel like it kind of came back and bit them last match, as they only had a solo remaining towards those later stages, because they did have that wide split with a lot of solos getting caught out. Golden Eagles NA still trying to get these kills onto the 4 deadly snakes. Both teams kind of just holding. I don't know if this is a smart move for Golden Eagles. I mean, they are going to have to take this fight outside zone. They can somewhat keep this team outside zone, though, by just having this one player here. Maybe Ked should go into zone. Looks like Ked is going to drive towards zone now. The rest of these teams doing the same. All getting into zone. And KVI QQ spotting out Saney as he tries rotating. This is what I meant, how they just needed one player here. And he now knows where Oreo is as well. Oreo inside that shack. And just like that, Golden Eagles NA do manage to get those 2 extra kills. Zone does shift towards the east side. Crater Fields, the hill around, still inside this next zone. Extreme Slayers in a fight with Zombie Boys NA. As you can see, Zombie Boys NA very grouped up on top of this hill. Extreme Slayers do have a bit of a split. They have different angles that they can take. Poppy Sour off in the distance, getting a thirst. It is a 3v3 now. Zombie Boys NA kind of just holding down that compound. Where Extreme Slayers holding these ridges on the outside of these compound. Poppy Sour should spot out that player to his left if he looks a little bit. Getting some shots onto Crazy. Poppy Sour actually getting pushed now. He does need his teammates to help him out. You can see Robert watching that side of the hill where Zombie Boys NA need to push up to actually get Poppy Sour. But BIS Sentinels coming up in the rear. This could be pretty bad for Extreme Slayers and Zombie Boys NA. Poppy Sour actually grouping up with the rest of his team on the side of the hill where BIS Sentinels cannot see. Zone does shift again, kind of just centering up, maybe a little on that west side, on top of this hill, right outside of Crater Fields. You can see Golden Eagles NA, the duo from them. They do have a spot inside this new zone. AGGV2 trying to keep out almost being able to make it to that shack. Not quite, though. Speedfire taken out. AGG V2 do have a really good spot inside this next zone on top of this hill. Golden Eagles NA now getting rolled up on by AGG V2. See some good shots coming in from AGG V2 unknown. And that's it for the Golden Eagles NA. AGG V2 Esports up to 5 kills. They are controlling this whole west side of this zone, making it very difficult for any of these other teams to actually rotate in. The zone is going to be shifting though, so we'll see where these teams decide to go. You can see Robert flipping his buggy, trying to get inside this next zone. BIS Sentinels trying to push up behind AGG V2. Zone does go towards the south a little bit. AGG V2 taking a fight with like every team in this lobby right now, or every team remaining. They are very spread out and very central of a lot of these teams. BIS Sentinels need to figure out a way to get around the top of this hill though, this mountain. They either need to go up it or go around it, but they need to pick which way they want to go. It does kind of sound like they're going to the top of it, but no, they're still on the back side. They're going to go around this left side of this hill. See the solo or the duo from Team Queso off at the other side, still trying to make their way into zone. Zone is going to be is already shifting, so we'll see where they decide to go in at. Dark Esports right to their left. Extreme Slayers rotating up to maybe third party that fight between AGG V2 and BIS Sentinels. You can see BIS Sentinels have the zone at their back, and they do get taken out. Now Extreme Slayers right where BIS Sentinels were. AGG V2 still doing the same thing they've been doing this whole last couple of these zones. Taking splits and kind of fighting every team. You can see they left a solo up here to maybe slow that push down from Extreme Slayers. And actually that's it. It's just between Extreme Slayers and AGG V2 Esports. Both these teams just a trio. Extreme Slayers with 7 kills. AGG V2 Esports with 9 kills. AGG V2 definitely have the majority of this zone. So we'll see if Extreme Slayers can push them off this. Robert with a nice flank and getting that knock. Frady actually getting taken out to zone though. As you can see, the zone is putting in work. And that's it for Extreme Slayers. So with first place, AGG V2 Esports with 11 kills. In second place, Extreme Slayers with 7 kills. And in third place, Team Queso with 15 kills. And here's the rest of your standings for the rest of the teams. Alright, for the going all out, we do have M2MV from Team Queso with 6 defeats and 1,000 damage. For the best companion, we got Tanzu with 3 rescues, and for the finisher, we got Melgar7, who also had 6 defeats. Alright guys, I'll see you guys right back for the last and final match of the night. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned.
Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something great. Go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger crusades. Ain't ever wannabes, waiting the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you could fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back. You ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south. Never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you could fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back. Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.
Too many times, feeling like it never ends. Back again, square one. Tried to leave myself behind, looking for a better place, not to stay alone. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line. Turned. Didn't think I'd go this far, but here we are, the end. Now you're just a lesson learned, a slowly fading memory, so I can breathe again. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line.
Alright guys, we are back with the final match of the night for Group A. This is the Panda Cup Tournament quarterfinals. This playing path is from Valdemar all the way over to Impala. We are on Miramar. It's a very southern plane path. A lot of these northern cities are going to be really tough to parachute to. Looks like a few of these teams jumping out early. We'll see how these teams drop. Since they already had a match on this map, we'll see how they change up, if they change up. Mikado. Looks like there's going to be 2 teams. You got Dark Esports and Road to Death. Prince getting knocked, and Manny also getting knocked by Dark Calicar. Actually, only Thor from Road to Death remains. So Road to Death getting wiped almost on the landing by Dark Esports. We'll see if Thor can get any points for his team. Looks like Team Queso dropping in Los Leones again, but this time right on top of Speedfire. Does sound like a Speedfire member is right above these 2 Queso members. Supra on the roof. He does have 2 of the Team Queso members beneath him. Reyes and Tanzu. Supra getting knocked by an off angle though. Reyes very low. Does not have much for meds. The rest of Speedfire kind of moving up. M2MV though did get another knock onto Speedfire. So Speedfire just a duo right now. Now they're just a solo. The last player right here on Tanzu. And Tanzu does get knocked. And thirsted. Reyes also knocked. Malcon, the last player remaining for Team Queso, in a 1v1. Both these teams trying to grab a revive. Looks like Speedfire got their revive off. Team Queso also getting their revive off. I think Reyes went back to try to go grab another revive. Oh, but a grenade coming out by Nightcrocs. Malcon in a 2v1 now, getting taken out. Speedfire taking out Team Queso. Team Queso did get 2 kills though in that. Speedfire brought down to just a duo. Over in El Azahar, we do have Strangers BD going up against Extreme Slayers. Frady getting a knock and a thirst onto one of those Strangers BD members. So it is a 4v3 now. Extreme Slayers moving in, trying to find the rest of these players. See Robert driving around. Flash God right in front of him. Flash God does pop out, taking some shots onto Robert. Robert barely able to make it out of there. Legend getting a knock, though, onto Flash God. Robert stopping at a bad spot. Volt X right behind him. Volt X does get that knock, but he's not going to be able to get that thirst. The rest of Extreme Slayers already on top of that revive. Revenge, not even part of this fight. So it's literally just Volt X versus this whole team of Extreme Slayers down here now. You can see he's doing a wide rotation. He might be able to catch a couple of these players rotating across this road. The M249, though, not being nice to him. He does get a knock onto Frady. AGG V2 catching Revenge from on top of the hill. And that's it for Strangers BD. They do get taken out. That third party from AGG V2 coming in, taking that solo of Revenge out. Legend trying to get some shots on. Only hitting a few. AGG V2. The team that won this last Miramar. Sitting on top of the hill now outside of Al Azahar. It does look like they're going to rotate away though. Zone did end up shifting. It does heavily favor this east side though. This East Coast, Impala, truck stop. Both inside this next zone. AGG V2 heading right towards Super Lazy Reflex at the truck stop. Four Deadly Snakes taking some shots towards Speedfire as they rotate by. Looks like Nightcrocs got hit up to about half HP. A lot of these teams still have to rotate into zone. We'll see where they're going to go, especially on the south side. Three Sheep Gaming pushing right onto BIS Sentinels. Krish getting that knock. The rest of Three Sheep Gaming out in the field. Jelly blowing up that vehicle, getting both those players. BIS Sentinels up to 3 kills. Only a trio remaining. They are getting shot at by Haram Bros NA off in that distance. Does look like Super Lazy Reflex is taking this fight against AGG V2 Esports. Kindness rotating up. Koi grabbing a decent off angle. He should be able to spot that team to his right. The rest of them, at least. Right where Unknown is. Haram Bros NA. Pretty close by, though. If they wanted to, they could come third party this fight. Kindness getting knocked by Unknown. Unknown pushing up now. AGG V2 coming up now. The rest of their team. Koi trying to take shots, but he does have Haram Bros NA off in the distance. Nice shots with that mini, getting Unknown knocked. But Major with the Melgar with the Scar L able to put Koi down. That's it for Super Lazy Reflex. AGG V2 Esports up to 4 kills. They should be able to grab that res and remain as a full squad. Over in Impala, we do have the Panthers taking up Church and Zombie Boys NA on the hill above. Down in the Impala City, we do have 4 Deadly Snakes and a few members of Zombie Boys NA. Zone does shift towards the west side now. Impala and the field area coming into play. La Bendita, that right side of it, still in play, or where Dark Esports are. YKG, Digbog, very close to the Golden Eagles NA team. Right below them, actually. The rest of YKG off in the distance. Does look like they're going to try to keep that team up on that hill. Maybe trying to zone them out of this new zone. Inactive though, getting away a bit. Looks like 2 of these Golden Eagle members trying to rotate around the back side of YKG. You can see Baboon right here next to KVLQQ or KVIQQ. Spec also pulling up. The rest of Golden Eagles NA pushing up now as well. You can see Ked right there. Digbog does have an angle onto the back side of them. You can see the shots coming out from Digbog. He is trying to damage their vehicle so they can't rotate in. Spec and Baboon down here trying to hold off the majority of the Golden Eagles NA front. They are pushing up. Baboon gets knocked. It's all up to spec for YKG. And that's it for YKG, taken out there by Golden Eagles NA. Impala is still being shared by a few different teams. Zone does center up. BIS Sentinels, the only team in this next zone. Alright, Dark Esports just took the only other compound inside of this zone. So both these compounds taken inside the new zone. Speedfire in a fight now with Extreme Slayers. Frady taken out by Nightcrocs. Ophelia up here near the front of this attack. Extreme Slayers brought down to just a duo. They're not going to be able to get that revive onto Legend. It does look like they're going to try, though. You can see Robert maybe trying to push up here. Maybe realizing that's not worth it. Nightcrocs is just sitting here in this car. Over in the BIS Sentinels compound, it looks like AGG V2 did manage to push in to one of these buildings inside their compound area. And Dark Esports trying to keep out Haram Bros NA as they try to push in. Zone does center up again right onto the field. A little bit of the BIS Sentinels compound is inside this next zone. It's about the only compound inside this next zone, actually. AGG V2 getting a knock and a thirst onto Green from BIS Sentinels. The rest of BIS Sentinels trying to back up. AGG V2 coming in, knocking Jelly as well. Krish, the last player standing. Krish almost grenading himself. And Medgar getting that knock and that thirst. The duo from Extreme Slayers pushing up right behind 4 Deadly Snakes. Does look like they might try to take this hill. 4 Deadly Snakes right to their left, though. It's going to be hard to rotate up this hill, especially this backside. Four Deadly Snakes not inside this next zone either, though. Four brothers pushing up right onto Four Deadly Snakes. Clock with a nice knock, but that's all he'll get. Oreo coming through with that grenade, blowing up that vehicle. Zone does hard shift to the northwest. None of these teams inside this next zone. Golden Eagles NA actually getting a couple knocks onto Dark Esports. With the help of AGG V2, they might be able to take this team out, clearing this side of the map. Actually, they'll be able to take this hard shift side. You can see the Golden Eagles NA pushing up. Naomi getting found. Only A-Jammer remains for Dark Esports. Inactive is gonna run him over as well. So they do clear this side of the map out. They have a nice way to get into this next zone now. Four Deadly Snakes making their way into zone along with AGG V2 Esports. Also, these two teams are going to be fighting on the same side. Four Deadly Snakes do get taken out. It's now a 3v2 between Golden Eagles NA, who has 13 kills, and AGG V2 with a duo who has 12 kills. Inactive getting taken out by Melgar 7. It's now a 2v2. Golden Eagles NA do have this next zone though. So AGG V2 do have to try to make their way into this next zone. Or take this team out before a zone even shifts. We'll see what happens. Cad kind of looking like he wants to go for this revive. Melgar trying to get grenades over there. And does find that player through the smoke. Ked grabbing a revive onto an active. Inactive getting blown up by a grenade right after. It's all up to Ked in a 1v2. And that's it. AGG V2 win both of their Miramar matches. Alright, so in first place, AGG V2 Esports with 15 kills. In second place, Golden Eagles NA with 13 kills. And in third place is Four Deadly Snakes with 2 kills. And then here are the rest of your standings. Alright, for the going all out, we do have Melgar 7 with 6 defeats and 1150 damage. He was also the best companion with 2 rescues and 3 assists. And for the finisher, we do have Cardic C, who also had 4 defeats. Alright guys, thank you all for coming out and watching. This was the Panda Cup Tournament quarterfinals, Group A. Only the top 9 get to move on to the semifinals from this group. And GG's to everybody that played. It was a good couple games, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Take me back to the city that I call my city, where everybody knows my name. Take me back to the people that I call my people, yeah. I'm a long, long way from my city, my city. From my city, my city.
This one goes out to the ones that feel like an underdog. Used to write me off, now they're changing up the dialogue. Raise a glass to the past and all them that were proven wrong. You could take me out the city, but I brought my family along, yeah. And the memories are playing in my head, but I won't let them burn me again. I came too far just to let go. Baby, I'm coming back home, coming back home.
Take me back to the city that I call my city, where everybody knows my name. Take me back to the people that I call my people, yeah. I'm a long, long way from my city, my city. From my city, my city.
And my city knew my name before the name came. Living in the fast lane, ain't have to change lanes. Had a hoodie on my head before the rain came. Sometimes family and friends, that's the same thing. I thought I knew all about pain till the pain came. But I'm still in the Hall of Fame, cause I ain't hate the game. Never care about what it is or what it was. Never live your life in fear, live in love. For my city, shed tears and shed blood. In my city, I lost the ones that I love.
Back to the city that I call my city, where everybody knows my name. Take me back to the people that I call my people, yeah. I'm a long, long way. Take me back to the city that I call my city, where everybody knows my name.